Hello. Hey Southern, hey Vlad, hey Running, hey Frenzy, hey Dragon, I hope all of you are doing well today. I got roped into playing fighting games myself after work yesterday, had no clue what was happening, but my button mashing is too good. I mean, doing something is better than nothing, honestly, Dragon. Giving Master Rank players run for their money. I can't really, like, defend myself in that, like, case, honestly. I I don't know what to, I feel like it's more like people don't really know how to fight near, and I like playing near. So when like an actual when a near shows up, it's kind of like they're not sure what to do against it. I think that's it, honestly. 9 is the next milestone. Nice. Just 7 more. Congratulations on the 70th stream streak, Frenzy. Look, I know why you need 7 more, but it's not gonna announce it, okay? I doubt it's gonna announce for you getting, you know, that number of a streak. But yeah, no, I don't feel like I'm better than Masters players or like Sucrose. I feel like actually the also thank you for bringing in Jerry. I think the skill level is actually a lot wider. I think she's way better than I am still. I think she's just not used to fighting near. I think that's the main problem. So it's not really like a me thing being better than her. I think she's just unfamiliar with the matchup, and that's really it. And that's perfectly fine. I mean, no one really. I mean, I don't want to say that no one plays near. It's just that she's not a very common, I guess, matchup in Grand Blue, you know? And that's fair. I think that's okay. I think being low tier is like a byproduct, and not many people having have fought her is like a byproduct of like, I guess, that gives me a chance of winning better, or it gives me a higher chance of winning because no one's really used to fighting near. Also, thank you for the catify, Gray. Also, welcome in. You too, Jess. It's good to see you too. Hi, been a minute. It has been a minute. I hope you've been doing well. But yeah, no, I should set up the lobby code too, honestly. Unpin. Lobby code. ID. Hayabi code. As Southern likes to put it. Pin. Unpin. Unpin. Where is stream so I can close that? Monhunt time W? It is Monhunt time. Also, hey Weibo, welcome in. I made sure like to have like the lobby code set up like immediately, so we're not worried about anything. Even unfamiliar with the matchup, Sucrose fundamentals are godlike, and being able to put that kind of pressure is amazing for a newcomer. I mean, okay. I mean, oh, okay. I guess my model can decide to crash out there for a second. I don't know what's happening with that. Anyway, I don't know. We're already struggling right now with the model. Ah, that's fine. You know what? It's Monster Hunter. It's to be expected. It's gonna happen. Anyway, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you've been here long enough, honestly, running to know that I suck at taking compliments. But, I still feel like once she understands how to, like... Well, I mean, she knows how to disable death, I guess. But once she knows, like, the actual, I guess, punish windows for death, it's probably gonna return to being a stomp fest. That's exactly what's gonna happen there. Wow, man. Okay, I guess... Alright. I guess my tracking just doesn't feel like working today. That is kind of brutal. I mean... I guess we're starting out like this. I mean, sometimes the world just decides to not properly work. Or tech decides not to work, which is kind of unfortunate, but yeah. Hey, Daz. Alright, here. We'll restart my phone. Man, that is brutal. We don't have a gamble bot. I still have to set that up via Stream Elements, okay? I haven't messed with the Stream Elements bot before, so that's gonna take a little bit. Probably tomorrow we'll have it, I'm not sure. Alright. But yeah, I don't know. I still feel like she's way better than I am. She's more comfortable with, yeah, I know, Bianchi, I'm sorry, Des. But yeah, no, she's a lot more comfortable with the game than I am. So I feel like as soon as she understands what she needs to do in certain situations, she's more than likely gonna wipe the floor with me again. But I feel like if I want to be able to push back against that, I kind of need to like buy Versusia and actually understand how she works, because I don't know how Versusia works either. I have never like, I think I've only ever fought in like CPU Versusia, and that's about it. I never really play against other players, and I only really play like with a friend, and that's about it. I mean, there is a new event quest, playing the long game. I did see this, and I was like, huh, well, good to know they actually finally added a new event quest, you know? I don't know, I kind of wish event quests were more common, you know? Also, hey Vlad, welcome into the lobby. English. I'll take my 5 rations. A bigger thing about Versusia is when she looks like she went Super Saiyan and the spin move is plus. The spin move? So are you talking about the move where she like closes the distance very quickly? We speak English here? We do. Right now we're just talking about fighting games. Mostly like Grand Blue Fantasy versus. You sound sleepy today. Stay up too late, smashing fools with some sticks. I mean, okay. There is another streamer I talk to and I'm good friends with. Her name is Sucrose Collision, and she plays Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, which is a fighting game. And so yeah, I did stay up a little bit, like in her lobby, like lining up and wanting to play her. You know, we don't have gambling. I'm sorry. We'll have it set tomorrow. Also, hey Trees, welcome in. Here, let's get this started. It's small as out today. Yeah, like we immediately, like my tracking completely just blew up. Like I didn't even get to start a hunt. That's how bad it is today. So we're just like, we're stuck with the yeah, we're stuck with this for now, which is a little unfortunate. No gambling in chat. Yeah, sadly. Look, I get y'all are like gambling addicts. I'll enable all of you eventually. Don't worry. I should unplug my controller because I have got nothing but vibrating going on. Hold on a second. I'm gonna unplug you. Alright, there we go. That should be okay. I hate the Twitch gambling. I mean, oh, you're talking about like the actual stream gambling. I see. That's fair. I don't know. I'm not a fan of it either. Oh, okay. That's less than fine. Come on. That is mean. Damn, I can't explain it, but she looks like an advancing Beyblade. I don't know if Sucrose actively does that very often. I don't think I've seen her Beyblade before. Maybe I have. You know what? I'm gonna mount one of them. I'm tired of like having one on. You know, provided if I actually land my like mount attack. I hate when I vibrate too. That's crazy to say. Also, hey Sleepy, welcome in. How you been, you goober? It's good to see you. Yeah, I need to get the gambling set up before these fellas start gambling IRL to get their fix. You know what? That's a good point. I am doing a service by enabling gambling harmlessly. You know. Good, how are you? I'm doing well overall. Kind of sucks that we got stuck with my model like instantly just kicking the bucket, but what can you do? Gamble is what I mean. Oh, I see. But anyways, whenever Beyblade or Beyblade has orange, she's plus. I see. Oh. Well, if she's not plus whenever she Beyblades, I mean, if it's like a gap closer, then I don't know. Whenever she gap closes, I feel the need to just like stop hitting buttons. Because I'm terrified, that's why. Nier doesn't really have, like, very good defensive options. So whenever I got the pressure put onto me, I feel like I need a guard for like, my life depends on it, you know? Also, congratulations on the 40th stream streak, Sleepy. Nice job. Sometimes a bucket be a bucket for real, right? Dear God, it's a bucket. That's a smart decision? Yeah, no, it's very scary. Playing like a coward is playing like Nier, unfortunately. It's really weird. Well, actually, no, I think my Nier is actually kind of weird, I'll be honest with you. But, either I turtle up and I get super defensive, or I get so aggressive that I just will forfeit the match. Oh my god. Yeah, either forfeit the match or like provide such an offensive presence that like people don't know what to do against it. Because I don't know, I really like her install super because like it's the ultimate like screw everything button. Either you die or I die. So I really like the risk reward versus that. I know it's not a very good super to use. You would be way better off using your meter on like the ultimate specials or whatever they're called. But I really like the install super. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to defend with Nier with people are near. Yeah, it is. It's kind of like when you run into I don't know, it's kind of like when you got like a Mishima in your face, like doing the wave dashing, you know? Oh, that's tragic. Just imagine GBS Vanilla, she was more broken, SB and SSBA, that's crazy. Yeah, no, all I ever heard was like horror stories about how good she was way back when, and how she's like paying for her crimes, you know? Wavoo, Toria! Yeah, exactly like that. Toria, or Hell Sweep, one or the other. Pick your poison. There we go. I'm delete half of your health. That's exactly how that goes. Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, I don't know whether if I would have liked to have played Nier back then. I mean, I probably would have still, but I don't feel like I don't feel like none of my wins would have been validated. You know. Zao plays Tekken. I don't really play Tekken very often. No. Zao's an insane Tekken player. I'm not insane. What are you talking about? First and 20 stream? Oh my god! Don't even get me started. I'm not very good at Tekken. I'm pretty bad at it. Nice. Good guard point. She taught me everything I know. That's not true, Sleepy. That is not true in the slightest. We've never fought before. I'm a sharpen. She needs to practice wave dash electrics. I mean, I would be so happy if I could do a wave dash electric. I mean, I'm already happy enough as it is, being able to do electrics already, you know? It feels so satisfying getting electric, honestly. It's so much fun. Hear 'em. Poke shelling. Okay, first to 100 deal. Ay, ay, ay. That is so many matches. Not gonna lie, I was kind of feeling streaming Grand Blue, but I was like, maybe not, honestly, because I mean, I want to stick to the schedule, you know? I want to be like diligent, and I want to be like on top of things. Maybe we'll have like a Grand Blue stream dedicated at some point, but I'm not sure when. I don't know. I kind of want to like stream my like ranked climb. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to play ranked because I want to keep my D symbol because I feel like D stands for death. Oh my god. I don't know. I think it's cute. I think it's adorable. I actually did a first to 100 with someone one time. Really? How'd that go? That sounds grueling, honestly. I think the longest set I've ever had with my friend was like a first to 50, and that's about it. It was like a first to 50 in Dragon Ball FighterZ. You won 100 to 3. I see. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, no. Why didn't they just quit? I don't know. I don't know. Well, like, that's the thing. I'm kind of the same person, too, because I forgot my food buff. I apologize, Vlad. You might want to give me a second. I'm gonna go refill my food buff. Please leave me alone. Leave me alone! They were quite persistent. Yeah, no, like... I mean... back... I guess I'll bring this topic back when I was talking about this earlier in Sucrose's stream. But, the friend I used to play with in these fighting games, we would go for, like, exorbitant amount of, like, matches. Typically, like, first to 50s, first to 30s. As many matches as possible before the day ends. Mostly because I just like playing with him, and that I felt like the only way for me to win is when he wanted to stop playing, you know? So that's I guess that's kind of like the backstory about like why I guess I'm the way I am when I play these games, you know? Hey Minky, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic today. We're already like mini-me right now, sadly, because VTube Studio, not VTube Studio, but my phone just doesn't want to track. Alright, Bella Habra. That's why you're good at games. I mean, I've only ever, well, I don't know. I like playing with my friend. He's very good at fighting games, and I mostly learn off of just fighting him, I guess. Finally have Friday off in a week, so I'm vibing. Nice job. That's good to hear. The thing is, too, is that my friend doesn't play ranked either, so I don't really know where he lands in terms of, like, how good he is, like, realistically speaking. But, no, I mean, I think he's overall pretty amazing. Finally have Friday off in a week, so I don't know. That makes me happy to hear. Finally being able to relax after like, you know, the holiday, like, rush. I can't even imagine how, like, wonderful that feels, honestly. But no, yeah. We've played, like, a ton of games before. We've played, like... Thank you for the pats, Kronos. I appreciate it. Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. We've played Grand Blue. We've played... Well, we played, like, Grand Blue, like, before it became Versus Rising. It was a little bit, though. What else did we play? We played, Ultra Street Fighter 4. We've played Tekken 7. What else have we played? We've played Mortal Kombat 11. Street Fighter 5. What else have we played? We played Dragon Ball FighterZ, Guilty Gear, Revelator, or Xrd. What else have we played before? We've played Blaze Blue, Central Fiction. We've played Under Night, In Birth. I don't know. We played a lot of fighting games. We played a lot of them. We played Strive. We also played Strive 2. Central Fiction. Who do you main? I've only ever had 2 mains, I think. I've had well, no, I think no, I mean, would I say 3 mains or 2 mains? No, I think I've only ever had 2 mains. But my first main was, 9 the Phantom. And my second main was, oh, come on. Really, Mizutsune? My second... Also, nice job on killing the Mizu, Vlad. My second main was, Izanami. Izanami was, like, super fun to learn. I think she was incredibly fun. Minecraft Hunger Games? I see. The fighting game homie? Absolutely. He's like, my friend is like the reason why I got into fighting games in the first place. Like, I mean, we were like friends in like elementary school, and like kind of fell off in middle school. But when we met up in in high school, we had the same class, and we talked about how at first we were talking about, I think, yeah, no, we were talking about fighting games. I think we are the point at which we got like close as friends, and shared an interest was like Street Fighter 4 or Ultra Street Fighter 4. Also, welcome into the lobby, Joker. But yeah, ever since then, I just been learning off of him and learning what he teaches me about it. Me in the corner breaking with the hands and Naoto. I suck at fighting Naoto. Naoto is so crazy. I try to pick Izanami, but she's hard. She is a character. I wouldn't say a character of all time, but she is a character of all time. She has Shield of Dreams. What am I talking about? But her like combo game is really, really hard to get used to. And not only do you have to like go over like the hurdle that is her combos, you also have to get over like the mix-up that happens afterwards, because you basically need to constantly prepare sequences after every combo you do to force your opponent to like deal with a 50-50, you know? And that's really hard to learn. I don't blame you for that, honestly. I want to say just started like understanding it. I haven't played like Central Fiction in a long time because I don't have my fight stick anymore, and that's what I use to play Izanami with. I only have a controller, so yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think that's about it for my BlazBlue, I guess, stories. Literally one of the most characters of all time. She's kind of crazy. Still waiting on another GPA VSR stream. I want to stream Grand Blue, but I do need, like, I don't know. I feel like I need to set like a separate day apart from like Night Rain and Wild's days, you know? Need to get that fight stick back ASAP. I mean, fight sticks are pretty expensive, you know? I need to learn how to more Gamba against Mizu. Yeah, no, Mizu's like, I think Mizu's just like a very scary monster when like it just starts like doing the power cycle like washing thing, you know? I don't know. I'm scared of like Mizu. Don't tell me you spiked your controller. No, I didn't. So the thing is, I was using my fight stick a little bit too much, and some of the button registers kind of like broke, and including the stick itself. So it's unusable, and I don't really know how to repair it either. Damn, yeah, no. I suffer from the problem of using my equipment a little bit too much. I mean, actually no, like we got a ticket, right? I didn't even get to see what we got from this. Wait, so did we get a new outfit or what is it? Yeah, we did. Eager Woodwood. Oh, that's so adorable. He's like on your head too. Oh, I kind of want to keep doing this quest actually. That's actually super adorable. Oopsies. That's not what I meant to click on. Event quests. Playing the long game. I feel like I need to learn fighting games, or like I need to learn them. Don't really like them, but I always feel left out when people talk about them. How do I... This is where I really struggle, honestly, because I would love nothing more to be a teacher to fighting games, because I think that'd be a lot of fun. I like getting people into the genre, but it's up to the person and their patience to learn in the face of like getting into something that is like completely foreign to them, you know? Like, and people who underestimate how long it actually takes to see results, I guess, in a sense. I don't think it takes very long to see results when you're new. You'll see improvement constantly, but rushing the process of wanting to get to the level of what you see your friends at, it takes time. It really does take time. I think at this point the streak is getting absurd. Yeah, no, I'd say it's getting pretty absurd, honestly, Kronos. Alright, let's get in there. I cycled through 3-6 and mostly just use my PS5 stick now. Yeah, that's fair. I wouldn't get into them unless you have a lot of free time. I mean, you don't even need to have a lot of free time, actually. I think as long as, like, you dedicate, like, at least, like, I would say, like, maybe, like, an hour of free time just, like, learning things and practicing muscle memory, I think you should be perfectly fine, honestly. Fighting games are for everyone, but not every fighting game is for everyone. That is very true, too. I guess it depends on what kind of fighting game you would like to play, too, because there are certain fighting games that, like, reward certain playstyles more than others. Like, Dragon Ball FighterZ rewards aggression absurdly high, while, like, I guess Under Night... I don't want to say Under Night rewards, like, footsies, because, I mean, it does, but there are some crazy characters out there that kind of, like, ignore that rule, so I'm not sure, like, if that would be recommended for footsies. I do want to say that Grand Blue is probably, like, the friendliest game, and it's, like, readily available for people who want to play without having to spend money. But, I don't know, it's up in the air. I'd love my anime Street Fighter, aka Grand Blue. Yeah, no, that's fair. I guess Mizu just wants to look at me. Okay, here. Hey, Mizu. I have a lot of free time, just don't really like them, so I don't really want to play them, or don't really, not want to play them. That's fair. That's the thing, is, like, fighting games are, like, they're not the kind of game you want to play to, like, just, like, play a video game and have fun with. Fighting games are, like, games that you want to apply yourself to, like, hone a skill, you know? Kind of like how you see Depth 5 gamers, like, download, like a boss arena mod and learn how to fight against a certain boss. That's kind of how you want to look at fighting games in a sense, you know? You have to learn how to fight first before you can decide, you know what, I'm gonna have fun, like, playing my fighting game, you know? Obviously, you don't have to fight players to enjoy a fighting game either. You can just play, like, the story mode and other, like, modes the games provide. But I don't feel like those will really teach you how to, like, properly play against players, sadly, you know? Well, I guess you can only learn so much from, like, playing CPUs. I feel like you can only really learn, like, basic rudimentary things when it comes to that. But I ended up excluded. Love me some Smash Bros. Though. I did one of those, DBZ fighting games last night. It was decently fun. Felt like strategic button mashing. It was pretty, it's pretty button mash heavy, I'll be honest with you. Kaboom. That's the thing, that's one thing I find kind of awkward. Like, if you want to play platform fighters like Smash Bros, I don't have enough knowledge in that scene to really, like, I guess, recommend a game. I do hear that, like, what is it? Rivals of Ether is pretty good. What else have I heard that's pretty good? I mean, I guess you could start off with, like, Smash Ultimate. Smash Ultimate's pretty chill, too. And apparently it's a pretty balanced game from what I've heard. Outside of, like, certain characters that are pretty strong. Poke shelling, poke shelling. Poke shelling. Poke shelling. Oh, I love my shelling. Alright, I'm gonna heal myself. Man's out here been swinging at me for God knows how long. If you like those types of games that I would look into something Marvel fighting game that's coming out this year, yeah, the Marvel Tokon's pretty excited or hyped up, you know? Ironically, I like playing fighting IRL. Watching fighting games makes me want to get into an actual boxing match. That's fair. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, personally, I don't really feel that way. I don't think I've ever really sat down and thought about why I like fighting games so much, honestly. I think it's like the pursuit of like wanting to do something cool, you know? That's kind of like the crux of why I like fighting games, because I want to do something cool. And I think fighting games are cool. It's not about like wanting to be good at these games. I think it's just wanting to do cool stuff, you know? Kind of like when I played Tekken 8 for the first time, I was like, I want to know how to do an electric. And so I did the electric, you know? Like, being able to tell yourself, I want to do this thing, and then doing that thing, and putting the time, and seeing, like, the work you put in, like, actually see results, I think that's really cool. That's unfortunate. Hey, Mizu. If you do IRL sports, then look at Tekken. That's true. Tekken has Tekken is played with 4 buttons, and each button corresponds to like a limb of the character, I think. Or is that? No, that's not. Well, I don't think that's Mortal Kombat. Maybe that's Mortal Kombat. I'm not sure. Like the hardest part is the controls, getting the character to do what I think they should. That's the thing, yeah, no. That's the one of the biggest hurdles that people struggle with when it comes to fighting games is like being able to properly like pilot their character, you know? It's like, it's kind of like, I think a lot of like the early game of like someone who's learning how to play a fighting game has to spend time at the very like basic rudimentary, like learning how to walk before you can start running, you know? And that's like the most like, I guess, painful part, because you feel like you should be able to do these things right out of the get-go, you know? Like, I shouldn't be able to, I shouldn't have to practice, like hours on end how to do a fireball. That's, like, the most basic thing that this character does constantly, you know? Because that's really hard to do. I remember, like, spending hours learning how to do, like, a Shoryuken, you know? But, like, that's the thing, is that as soon as, like... it took me 200 days, but I climbed from the bottom of the COD ranks to top 1. Nice. Congratulations, running. That's amazing. The hardest part for new players is just getting the muscle memory going? I'd say so, yeah. It's a little tragic, because new players kind of get this misconception that like they're doing this for the one fighting game when that's not very true, honestly. Because see, the thing is, as soon as you get the muscle memory down for one, like for I guess standard motion inputs, quote unquote, and I know that doesn't sound like I'm making much sense by saying that, but like I guess for example, when you learn how to do a fireball that is down, forward, forward, or if you do like a Shoryuken, which is like forward, down, and then forward, and then the button. Motions like those like carry over onto other fighting games. So realistically speaking, all the work that you're putting in to learn how to do these motion inputs will carry over into other fighting games. Because I can promise you, getting acquainted with this system is like the hardest part, and once you gain like a muscle memory for it, you can probably play any other fighting game you would like to from now until like the end of time. Unless there's like a massive shift in how these games are played, you know? What is this DP you speak of? Said by every new player? Yeah, no. That and getting used to like the terminology. Obviously, I think terminology is like one of the hardest things for them to really understand, because like we're speaking in moon runes more than half the time, you know? Like they don't know what a DP is. They don't know what a, well, maybe they might have like an idea of what a fireball is. They don't know what like Okizeme is. Like there's a lot of things that we take for granted that we know about that they don't know about, you know? Like, you tell people, I don't know, do 214, like, P into, like JM into, like, you know, something ridiculous like that. They're gonna be like, what the hell are you talking about? But yeah, no. It makes the barrier of entry seem like incredibly high when realistically it kind of isn't. It just, you need to apply yourself to like practicing, in my opinion. Yeah, that's pretty much the issue. I need to learn the fundamentals, but everyone else is already running. Well, here's the thing, is that there are plenty of new players who are still like learning as much as you are. Because, I mean, I guess back to Sucrose's stream, I guess Sucrose, is that she's teaching like brand new players to fighting games. Like, there are a lot of people who are still interested in the genre. Not everyone knows what they're doing as soon as you fight them, you know? But I do understand that it's really hard to run into players who are of equal skill level as you, who is also brand new to the fighting game genre, you know? And that's understandable. But I don't like the games enough to practice them solo. That's the thing, is like you do need to practice solo. Like, I mean, there are certain things you can practice in fighting games by yourself that will help you get better at fighting regular opponents, you know? Like, fighting against players isn't going to help you learn how to do a fireball, because that player is not going to give you the chance to do a fireball, if that makes sense, you know? Or Hadouken, or Shoryuken. They're not going to sit there and let you, like, learn how to do a certain, like, special attack, you know? I got... No, those are Thunder symbols, never mind. I need one more what. Ancient Moonrune language from the late 90s, yeah. I could not DP in Smash 4 with Ryu for like hours. I was so confused by the input. That's fair. What do you mean you don't know how to do 6-3-2-1 1-4-6-U just by picking up the controller? Yeah, no, like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's I think if you want to get new people into the genre, you have to take it very slowly. Like, you have to introduce things bit by bit. You can't just throw, like, fighting game terms at people immediately and expect them to pick up on that. I think you have to say it in, like, I guess very basic, I wouldn't say very basic, but rudimentary terms, you know? Kind of like how we used to. It's like, kind of like how you would as a new player. Like here, I'm going to teach you how to do a Shoryuken. I'm not going to teach you how to DP, but I'm going to teach you how to do a Shoryuken, you know? Like, go off of, like, the character's, like, special moves, you know? But, like, after a while, you'll start, like, introducing these concepts of, like, terminology along the way, instead of, like, overloading them with, like, just trying to learn how to do a special move, you know? Depending on how dead the game is, it's probably going to go to Discords to learn, but living games have resources? Yeah, they do. Typically, games like Street Fighter 6, or, yeah, Street Fighter 6 and Grand Blue probably have, like, maybe, like, the best, like, tutorials? I'm not sure. I'm so glad there's a fighting game glossary. Helped me learn, or helped me a lot learning fighting game terminology. Yeah, no. There is, I mean, here, I'll put it up myself, actually. There is a fighting game glossary for fighting game terms called, it's by Invil, or Infil. I think it's Infil. Infil fighting game glossary. Here. This is basically like a glossary for every single, like, fighting game term you can think of. And if you have any questions about, like, what means, type that, like, term into the search bar, and you'll find out what that means. And you'll get, like, an idea of what it means. So if you type in, like... Actually, why don't I just do this? Where the hell is, like, my window? So I can actually just, like, show this right here, right now. Wait, no, that's below me. Window, photos. No, I'm not looking for that. That's Windows, photos, Firefox. Here we go. There we go. Alright, so if you type in, like, what? Fireball, you'll get, like, an actual, like, you know, an explanation of what that actually means. Or, like, DP, that stands for Dragon Punch. Or, like, Oki, that stands as Okizeme. You know? Like, anything that confuses you about what someone says, you can Google it here, and you'll get the answer that you need. Oh, true. The glossary was great when it dropped. No, yeah, the glossary is easily like the most. It's one of the best like resources you can get your hands on to understand how things work. Therein lies the issue. I only want to play them, or to play with people, but people are too good. I'd rather spend my solo time doing other stuff, and that's why after 30 years of gaming, still haven't gotten into fighting games. Well, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't think it's too late, despite how old you are. However, if you don't feel like you'll have fun just playing it by yourself, then that's understandable, honestly. All I have to say is that, like, fighting games are a journey. They're not like a traditional game where all your stats are like hosted on a server or anything like that. All of the skill that you built up in fighting games stays with you and carries over to other fighting games. And that alone is what I think, well, not alone, but that is also another one of the big reasons why I like them so much. Because all the time I spent in Street Fighter 4 helped me play Guilty Gear. And all the time I spent in Guilty Gear helped me play Dragon Ball. Like, I don't know. I think it's really cool. Also, hey K-Fred. Welcome in. Hello, Xao, you're adorable bean. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Also, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. Like, never look at the FGC Twitter for your own sanity? Yeah, no. It's filled with people who just complain about things and don't really, like, learn to apply themselves to, like, certain things, you know? I never look at Twitter in general. Good to hear, good to hear. I don't know, there's so many fighting games and I haven't played any. Well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter which one you play. It really doesn't matter, because, like I said, all the skills that you learn in one gets carried over into another one. So whatever one like interests your boat the most, play it and then learn from it. And when you learn from it, it'll help you learn another one. They kind of compound off of one another, honestly. I mean, we can do an investigation. There's a free gem here that I can get my hands on. Yeah, sure. Why not? We'll toss in like a free gem quest here. The great thing about the FGC is people who do want to teach people. We have a toxic side that, like always, they're good. They're good people. Or we want to teach people. We have our toxic side like always, but there are good people that do want to teach people. That is very true. Like I said, I so badly want to get as many people into the genre as much as possible, but properly teaching people how to play is really hard, because yeah, I mean, I don't know, like I'm pretty decent at fighting games, but that doesn't make me a decent teacher, you know what I mean? So teaching people how to play them is a completely different skill entirely. I don't know, I played a lot of Smash, but I don't think it translates to others. That's the only I would say that's like, well, no, that's not true. I think, well, Smash would help you play, like, Rivals of Aether, or, like, other platform fighters, or, like, multiverses. So, like, I think that's the only exception, because platform fighters are so unique in how they're played, that, like, it's only going to help you play other platform fighters, you know? So whether it be Rivals of Aether, Multiverses, Brawlhalla, like, games like those. Maybe that's why people say Smash isn't a fighting game. It's not a traditional fighting game. People don't call it a fighting game because it's so different from the I guess the traditional roots, you know? Like, like, playing 2D fighting games isn't gonna help you very much to play games like Tekken, because Tekken is a 3D fighter, like Tekken or Soul Calibur, you know? Though, you can still kind of treat it like a 2D fighter in the sense of, like, both of you aren't, like, hopping and jumping on platforms and stuff like that, you know? Unless it's Tekken 7, yeah, no. There are certain characters in Tekken 7, like Akuma, that are, like, characters that are made with 2D in mind. So I don't know. You know, that's kind of like an interesting thought prospect. I wonder if like Smash characters like Ryu, yeah, Smash characters like Ryu, God, what is his name? Kazuya. Ryu, Kazuya, Terry. All those 2D fighter characters in Smash would actually help people actually how to play, like traditional 2D fighters. I never realized. Maybe? I don't know. I think it's like a good, I don't know. It would be something to test out. But I don't know. I don't own Smash Ultimate, so I wouldn't be able to, sadly. Otherwise, I totally would. I think that'd be kind of cool to like test out. I didn't mean to mount you. Oh well. But yeah, I don't know. What MR are we? What do you mean by MR? Oh, master rank? I mean, currently, like, I just have an open lobby up, and I have the quest posted if you would like to join on, K-Fred. Smash players learning how to turn a doorknob. What do you mean? Well, excuses aside, it's just a matter of motivation, which I struggle with, even for things I do like. That's fair. I also do struggle with motivation, honestly. That's why I kind of don't rely on motivation to do it. I kind of see it like grinding. I mean, I guess like for a better like comparison. I mean, you've played MapleStory before, Dragon, but like it's kind of like getting your I mean, I know. Okay, look, I know you really like playing a Mercedes, but everyone needs to level a Mercedes for their Link skill. You know? Actually, no. Think of it as like leveling up Evan. Like everyone hates leveling up Evan, but like everyone needs to level up their Evan, you know, for leveling purposes. So that's kind of what it's like to grind. Well, I mean, that's not what it's like to grind in fighting games. I can tell you that much. But I do it because I feel like it's necessary, so I do it. You know what I mean? I haven't played in 6 months. That's fair. I mean, it's Monster Hunter, so I don't blame you, especially with like. I guess how unoptimized the game can be, definitely. Oh my god, I'm not sure if any of you have like heard the news, but apparently like the game runs, or Monster Hunter Wilds runs better when you have all the DLC, which is kind of crazy, honestly. Ah, I missed the DLC. Yeah, it's so dumb. It's like, hey, do you want to like further optimize your game? Would you like to have more frames? Buy all the DLC. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Let's see. That was the joke with when Ryu and Ken came out in Smash because they didn't know how to do 236L. That's fair. There's been a lot of content released though, so I did plan to come back eventually. Yeah, no, there's plenty of content right now, honestly, K-Fred. That mod is doing God's work at all times. That's the thing, is like, I'm kind of hesitant to download that mod, because I don't know if I'll get in trouble for it. Like, I understand that, like, all it does is make the game think that I have all the DLC when I don't, but I'm concerned if Capcom is gonna step in or not, you know, about that, because that kind of almost toes the line of, like, you know, flaring up, like, their systems of people who, quote-unquote, like, illegitimately gotten the DLC when they didn't actually get it in the first place, you know? I'm concerned about it, is all. I hope not, because that's on both of them and how dumb the engine is. Yeah, no, like, that's why I haven't, like, installed the DLC, or that mod yet. I would love to. You have no idea how badly I would like to have that mod on, especially for streaming this game. But I'm genuinely terrified of, like, not, or getting my account banned because of something like this, you know? Alright, where is my tracking? I'll see if I can get it to work now. So thank you for the pats, Fox. I appreciate it. Also, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Can the wildlife leave me alone, please? I'm trying to set up my model again. Alright, let's see. Let's close out the PNG. Yeah, no, we should be fine. Despite being laggy. What are we gonna do? Pay like $300 for DLC? Ah, yeah, are you serious? Also, thank you for the Bongo Brigade, K-Fred. Like, what are you gonna do? Buy or spend $300 for DLC or just stream the game? Yeah, no, that's brutal, honestly. Good to see you too. I'm doing well today. I'm mildly sick, unfortunately. I'm sorry to hear that. I probably passed on the sickness onto you. I'm sorry. But, I'm doing well overall. I'm still sick, too. But, I mean, I feel like I'm on the tail end of sickness, honestly. That's fair. I do hope you get well soon, though. I hope you get well faster than I do, honestly, Fox, because I can never wish upon people to get sick as long as I do. Because, my god, I've been sick for God knows how long. I don't know. I don't know. I'll get into finding games the day someone wants to teach me them. I mean, that's the thing. Maybe I should make a series. Maybe that'll give me a reason to stream Grand Blue. Is to teach people how to play fighting games, you know? Like just have like a tutorial on how to play Grand Blue or fighting games, you know? Sensei Zhao, I mean, I guess. Thank you for the flash. You saved my life there, honestly. Motherly Zhao, what should I run, or what run should I do now? No damn consumables, that's understandable. I guess, do you want to have like an easy time, or would you like to have a hard time, Frenzy? Boom. I get sick fairly often as well, so it doesn't faze me anymore. Okay, I mean, that's fair. I don't get sick often, but I like I said, I do get sick for a long time. Oh my god, why does... Okay, no. I don't think it's just... I don't think today is meant to be for the model, sadly. As much as I want it to be. Here. Where's VTube or PNG me? There we go. Literally find a game you want to play and just bother us. I'm pretty sure someone is down. Tiny Zao, yeah, it's a Tiny Zao day, unfortunately. Torch run. I want to embark on the path of hardships. I mean, Torch would be pretty brutal, honestly. Damn, you disappeared so quick when took the model away. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. My phone's tracking just refuses to work properly sometimes. Sometimes we'll have days like this where like the tracking just doesn't want to work at all. It's mainly due to Monster Hunter though. I think I only run into these problems with Monster Hunter. Reboot phone? I already did that actually. I already did that. Let's see, the path of hardships. I mean, I already gave you a dagger run, and you hate daggers, so what would be the path of hardship? Let's see. Whips only run? Actually, whips kind of go pretty hard. Whips go pretty hard, I'll be honest with you. You completed the dagger run? Nice, congratulations. Vilest of all? Yeah, you know what? Do a whip run. I'm sure you're into whips, right, Frenzy? I almost ran into that fireball. But I did spam and hang out in the Discord for a while before, though I felt like I was bugging folk to no avail. That's fair. I mean, like, come on, like, I mean, you're telling me you wouldn't like a good whip? I'm sorry for saying that, I apologize. But yeah, no, I mean, maybe just like dedicating a day, and, well, that's the hard part too, though, is like, if there are only people out there, yeah, no, I do deserve the bonk, honestly, Fox, I definitely do. I would like that if it was you who did it. Shut the hell up! Oh, right. An ad break is happening in 4 minutes. I apologize. Well, at least we finished the quest in time. But, yeah, what was I gonna talk about? Right, because if there are only people who want to learn how to play fighting games, and the only time they can is when I stream said fighting game, then, like, they're gonna, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, holy schmoly, that is so many gems. Thank you for the hydrate, running, I appreciate it. Hey Mia, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. Also, hey Casimir, good to see you too. But yeah, like, yeah, that's actually some absurd RNG. I would like to teach fighting games, but my words can only inform you how to do things, and it's up to you to be able to practice those things, you know? So, even as badly as I want to teach people, it's only those who want to apply that knowledge that can actually make use of it, you know? Zhao, Grandmaster tomorrow? I am not a Grandmaster. I am the furthest thing from a Grandmaster. I did not say I would whip you, okay? That's not true. Shut the hell up. Jesus Christ. Master rank grind is gonna suck now? Yeah, it be like that. I can give an idea from the runs I did, but some of them are pretty scuffed. I mean, Vlad is a very good Souls player, by the way, Frenzy. I mean, if you don't want to do a whip run, there's that too. Oh god, I forgot to talk about that. Well, I mean, I did warn about the 3-minute ad. I did warn about it. We'll have it run in the meantime then. While we yap about, you know, things here. LMAO Grandmaster Nier run tomorrow? You are crazy. Do you have any idea how, like, terrifying it is to like, climb ranks as, like, the worst character in the game? Like, anytime death gets put away, I am so scared. Like, I have to choose to either, like, run away or, like, fight, like, with every inch of, like, my being, honestly. No, because I know what I'm signing up for, I see. Yeah, like, anytime death gets put away, like, I either have to fight, like, I don't care about, like, my life, or I have to defend, like, my life defense. There is no in-between. Are we doing a whip run? I mean, Frenzy's thinking about a whip run. Let's see. I think I can only get on during weekends and evenings due to work. That's fair. Oh, boy. Oh, Frenzy's asking what kind of runs you've done before, Vlad. Yeah, no, today's a PNG day. That's unfortunate. Honestly, I might as well just commission a PNG at this point. I really should commission one. Because I'm so tired of, like, being forced into PNG and just, I don't know. If it happens as often as it does, we might as well just run it this way. Time to buy 4 5090s? Yeah, apparently. Time to buy them. Oh, boy. Oh, yeah, go get on GPVSR now? That's crazy. Yay, PNG, Tuber, Grandmaster. No, because, like, Grand Blue is way more stable when it comes to, like, VTubing. So I probably could just, like, run my model like normal. I wonder, I mean, if I would commission a mod for Nier, I'm not sure how that would look like. I think that, I mean, I don't know. I think it'd look kind of adorable. So switch? I don't want to switch, okay? I don't want to switch off of Monster Hunter, because, I mean, today's the Monster Hunter day, you know? Besides, I don't need. I'm still kicking around the idea of wanting to do ranked or not, you know? Because, like, I really like the D rank. I'm just effing with you. No, you're all good. You're all good. I like the D rank because it stands for death. For me, it doesn't stand for me being at the lowest rank. It stands for me being at the highest rank. I'm just kidding. Let's see. I mean, I don't know. I mean, we already did this quest before. We got our gems. This one's got a beast gem. Why not? Let's see. What would be funny now is an enemy and an item randomizer on Elden Ring. It's funny that you say that because I think way long ago I did do like an enemy and an item randomizer before. And I think the most annoying I think the most annoying fight I had was Adele spawning in Godric's arena. That was really annoying, honestly. I had him there, which was kind of unfortunate, but I mean I managed to make it through though. Another absurd fight was that I had gold free at the Leonin Misbegotten down at the bottom of that one area at the bottom of Lingrave. So I had like two, like, I mean, I don't think Adele's an endgame boss, but gold free's like near endgame, which is pretty unfortunate there too. One of the coolest boss fights I had during that run, yeah, in the Weeping Peninsula Castle. That's where I got a gold free. One of the coolest boss fights I had during that run was that I had Melania spawn in Radon's arena. So I'm at like, I played basically during a timeline where she won the fight against him. Like that is so cool. It was so cool seeing Melania in his arena, honestly. Oh, Xao, did you see the Season 2 trailer for Fatal Fury? I have not seen it yet, no. But yeah, no. Having Melania spawn... Also, welcome into the lobby, Red. Yeah, Red. Yeah, no. I think that... Also, your outfit looks really cool. Yeah, no. The coolest thing during that run was definitely Melania at Radon's arena. Or Radon's, like, Warzone? Whatever it's called. That was amazing. Perfume bottles as weapon? This guy's pure evil? Do people not like perfumes? Are the perfume bottles not very good? I'll be honest, I've never touched the perfumes before. I think the only DLC weapons that I actually, like, used were, like, the light greatswords. Like Lita's, like, greatsword and Milady. Worse than daggers IMO? I mean, that's unfortunate. I have a dedicated PvP build with perfumes for the arenas. I love them. Nice. That's good to hear. I never messed with them before. Whenever I play Elden Ring, I always gravitate towards like a thief, like thematic build, where like you run daggers and you run like all status effects with those daggers. I don't know. I think it's a lot of fun. Like, obviously, like, I got, like, the Rotten Dagger. I like running a parrying dagger with, like, poison on it. I don't... Well, right, because it's got the parry Ash of War on it. I like running, like, a coal dagger to bleed. I don't know. It's a lot of fun to work with, honestly. It sounds painful, I see. But yeah, I don't know. I might do some practice with that actually, with that build, because I do want to like make the most out of it in a sense. Because the reason why I really like daggers in Souls games is because like they let you they give you like bigger attack windows in between enemy attacks, if that makes sense. I'll take a heat mantle bug. Alright, let's go beat up the Blango for a free gem. That's... oh, nice mount. Ooh, big comfy. The issue with perfume bottles is that they have no range whatsoever. So the the exploit to one-shot people was patched ages ago. I see. I wonder what their purpose serves, honestly, or they're just not good. Like, if they don't have range, then I guess wouldn't they be really good for roll catching? I'm not sure. Kaboom! Here, I'm gonna grab this. Or not. That's okay. Nice, I get a full-on, like, burst damage combo here. This poor thing. I feel so bad for it. Jesus Christ! They're bad in general because they only do elemental damage, but I love them because I'm weird like that. Well, that's the thing, is like... I mean... well, okay. I mean, obviously I'm talking with, like, PvE in mind, not PvP. But daggers are really not very good in PvE, in PvE, you know? But I really like them because I'm weird like that too, you know? Like, sure, daggers suck, but I really like them. Because, I don't know, I really like the attack speed, and I like how they don't take that much stamina to use, you know? They're bad in general because they only do... or, right, no. I was about to read that again. What am I doing? Wait, I just realized I'm missing the last Blood Flame incant. What, Blood Boon? Because Blood Boon is a lot of fun. I do love me Blood Boon. I don't have a, yeah, no. Nice job, everyone. I know these are, like, baby hunts, and they're not, like, too, like, stressful, but I don't know. I kind of, I don't know, I really like hunting, like, more than just, like, the 9-star monsters, you know? Also, nice weapon, it looks really nice. I like the beam saber. Shield weapon art only run? How about that? That's crazy. Nah, Furious Blade Onspot. Oh yeah, no, you do have to kill PCR with it. That's unfortunate that you have to kill PCR just to get your hands on that Blood Flame like spell, honestly. Better baby hunts than 5 gores in a row? You have no idea. I'm so tired. That one stream, oh nice, 2 gems. But that one stream where I fought like 5 gores in a row, I was like, I am so tired of fighting him. I'm good. Like, Monster Hunter to bully, not to be bullied. Well, I mean, that's the weird thing too, is that like Monster Hunter is about being bullied, but like this game is like so not like that I'm used to not getting bullied, you know? DLC stuff only run? You start at level 1 at the DLC and you can only use stuff from the DLC except smithing stones? Well, that's actually kind of interesting. Huh. Oh, he only okay, I see. Frenzy only plays on PS4, so they can't really, like, do modded, like, playthroughs. That's tragic. I think I tried doing another randomizer, but where I started in the DLC, that was pretty fun too. But I feel like I need more experience in the DLC to really, like, run a randomizer there, you know? because I think, yeah, no, the first, well, no, the time I streamed the DLC was my first playthrough of the DLC. No, yeah. Oh, well, new run acquired, I guess. Yep. Because I have like little to no experience in the DLC. Not much is certain. I didn't get to play it when it came out, and I only played it until I streamed it. So, yeah, I don't know too much about it. I know apparently I missed some bosses too. Apparently I never fought someone called Midra, and I think hold on a second. I'm gonna look through my boss. Actually, no, I should start up a quest too before I like start yapping again. Let's see. Hey, look, another free gem. Another free gem, why not? Elden, how do you join the lobby? Just type in, so go, okay, so what you need to do, hold on a second, I gotta, yeah, okay, what you do is go, or talk to the quest counter, go to the very right side, where it says change lobby menu or whatever, then, lobby search, and then put in that code, or put in the lobby code that you see in the pinned message on stream, and then join in that way. Then you should be able to join in the lobby, K-Fred. But yeah, let me check the DLC bosses in Elden Ring. Also, hey Crow, welcome in. I hope you're doing well today. It's good to see you. Elden Ring, DLC bosses. I hope you're doing well today, Crow. It's good to see you. I have fought the Divine Beast Lion. I fought Rolana. Can these pop-ups stop showing up? I fought the Putrescent Knight. I fought Mesmer. I fought Gaius. I fought the Shadow Avatar. I have not fought the Mother of Fingers. I fought Rumina. I have never fought Midra. I have fought Bale. I fought Lita, and I have fought PCR. So yeah, no. I haven't fought, like, Mother of Fingers or Midra. Those are the only two bosses I didn't fight. Also, thank you for the pats, Fox. Alright, getting a rest. I hope the stream goes well and you have fun. No worries, Fox. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. And I hope you have like, good rest, you know? Rest well, and I hope you have some fantastic dreams, you know? I think my hermitage has been getting to me. Been too weepy this week, and now or need to go listen to Zhao ASMR to people. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Dragon? Stop! Why are so many of you listening to the ASMR? Y'all are such massive goobers, honestly. Jesus Christ. Wait, can I get talismans from the base game or not? What do you mean? Well, I guess it depends on what run you're doing, I guess. I mean, I would say, like, why not, you know? I think you're perfect. I popularized the ASMR? Apparently! Apparently! Only yeah, it's only DLC stuff then. Oh, if we're talking about the DLC only run. I guess theoretically you could do a DLC only run. You would just need to be you would need to beat like Moog at level 1, I guess. Or whatever required bosses, I guess. That too. I'll take all the honey. Or whatever required bosses is it to make the DLC. I don't know what required bosses are. Like, if you want to, like, minimize as many bosses you need to fight to get to the DLC, I don't know how many you need to kill. Radon and Mo? Are those the only 2 bosses you need to kill to get to the DLC? That's actually kind of crazy. Mo speedrun sounds like fun. I mean, I'm sure it is, honestly. I mean, at least I got ingredients again. See how fast you can get to Mo? Well, it seems like you need to kill Radon and Mo. So, realistically speaking, all you need to do is, like... What, just get to Caelid first? And then... kill Radon there immediately? Unless, like, you need advanced time somehow. Because I know you have to wait for, like, the Radon Festival to start or something. I don't think you can start it early. Oh my god. Yeah, you gotta trigger the festival. And in order to trigger the festival, I don't really... You have to kill 2 big bosses? Maybe? I'm not sure what you need to trigger the festival. You sound worse? Do I sound worse? I can promise you, I am getting better. I don't know. I'm getting better. I don't feel worse or anything. But hey, Fee, it's good to see you. I hope you're doing well today as well. Can you use base game stuff while in the base game? Well, I would imagine you would have to, yeah. I'm pretty sure you would have to. Otherwise, you would be, like, doing, what, like, level 1 fist only? Like, 2 major bosses plus Radon and... like, level 1 Moog? Make up for yesterday forgetting? What do you mean? Basically, rush Godric, rush Renala, rush Radon, and rush Moog. I mean, yeah, no. I'm alright. Or you... I'm doing... Like I said, I'm doing okay. I might still be sick, but it doesn't matter. I don't feel terrible. I don't feel like I'm dying. I'm fine. Just sick is all. You can just go to Altus Plateau and get 2 Great Runes. That too, actually. You could also do that. To just go to the all discount? I'm not sure. Maybe? That's actually kind of surprising then, if that's all you need to do. Huh. So what is it, like kill Great Worm, castle skip, then straight up the mountain pass? Yeah, no. Like what? Like, wait, do you even need to kill the Great Worm just to get to Altus? Or the Great Worm? I'm surprised that actually landed there. That's crazy. I think that's in the way of the pass? Yeah, no, like, cause... At least the normal way for me... The way I normally get to Altus Plateau is by killing the Great Worm down in Liurnia. Obviously, if we're not, like, abusing glitches or anything like that. Well, actually, theoretically speaking, you could, like... You could take, like, the shortcut into, Volcano Manor and get to Altus that way. You know? Because I know... Can't you, like, platform your way out of Volcano Manor and make it to Altus that way? Limveld? Limgrave, yeah, no. I mean, that's fair. I mean, both of them are called, like, Lim something, you know? Night Rain Brain on the mind. I'm gonna sharpen. Big sharpen. Why are you running? Get back here. Volcano Manor skip? Interesting idea. I have seen videos of people skipping Volcano, or like forcing themselves, or what is it? I've seen people like get out of Volcano Manor and get into like Altus Plateau that way too. But it requires like some parkour or something. Nice job. There's a lift in Liurnia that you can get to shortcut from the academy. I see. Now I'd much rather grab medals and Radagon Source Seal. That's fair. That reminds me of one time where a friend told me to put on Radagon Source Seal when it was completely unnecessary, you know? Radagon Source Seal is really good at early game, but it's really bad at late game. And he was like, you should put on Radagon Source Seal, it gives you more stats. But, I mean, I'm telling him, but I'm like level 120, you know? I don't need Radagon Source Seal, I'm good. But yeah, no. I feel like Radagon Source Seal, it feels like such a trap, honestly, for people who don't really know how it works properly. Or any of the Source Seals, honestly. Ba-da-bum. I think, isn't like the Source Seal like only good until like level 40 Vigor? 30 Vigor? Like, if you're above 30 Vigor, that's when it's not as worth it. I forget. What would you take in its place? Probably like defensive talismans or like or base stat increasing ones that don't like put you on like a negative 10% like damage increase or whatever. 40 soft cap. I mean, and 60 soft hard cap. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends. I feel like 30 vigor is like good enough as is in my opinion to get rid of like Radagon's Source Seal. Obviously, you can probably still keep onto it even then, but I don't know. I just don't like taking increased damage. I feel like it kind of invalidates the purpose of it in a sense. Above 28 and it gets bad and it's getting bad. Yeah, no. Like as soon as I hit 30, around 30ish, I stop wearing it. It's weird because like yeah, it's nice to have and everything, but like the majority of your damage comes from like upgrading your weapons early game. So your scaling doesn't really take off until late game, you know? So it's not really worth I don't know, in my opinion, I don't think it's really worth holding on to it for that long. I don't care about the damage I take, I just want enemies to take more. That's fair. And that's completely understandable. It's up to how you want to, I guess, play the game. If you want to play like a glass cannon, that's okay. But if like you complain about taking too much damage, then you know what to do. You know what I mean? It's not about the vigor, it's about the value stats it gives you at higher levels. So basically at levels 90 plus it gets outclassed by other talismans. I gotcha. That's fair. It's getting outclassed by other talismans. I see now. I gotcha. I just, personally for me, I just like having like a high vigor stat and then using like weapon upgrades to carry me through that way. And in that way, like I'm not taking a lot of damage and I have a lot of health, so I can afford to make a lot of mistakes that I can learn from. You know what I mean? And at least that's how I tackle these games more than half the time. I think actually I went back to my I guess post-game save file, and I think I had like 60 vigor when I killed PCR, and I had like I think the main problem was like my blessings, because I had level 14 Shadow Blessing when I beat PCR. I'm not sure if that's really bad or really good, but that's what I did to beat my playthrough. I don't know, I always run Gold Scarab. Scarab is pretty good. I do like the increased rune gain, the rune gain from that. I guess we could do an event quest. Chicken? HR 100 chicken? Why not? I always run 60 Vigor in Elden. This was the only saving grace I had in my first DLC playthrough. Yeah, no. That was the biggest mistake I made when I played through the DLC for the very first time. I had like 40 Vigor when I went in there, and I kept getting one-shot by literally everything. Not sure what else can increase curved greatsword damage though. I mean, probably like a lot of things, honestly. Though they're typically like outside sources. I don't know too much about like buffing yourself in Elden Ring. Obviously, there are physics you can use. Or, oh, talisman-wise, curved greatswords. I mean, let me look through talismans real quick to see what you can probably use. Talismans. Actually, Actually, you could use like the... Well, actually, I don't know. It depends if we're talking about DLC or not. You could use a two-handed talisman if you would like to. What is it called? Like the two-handed, like, sword talisman? I don't know what's it called. Butcher's two-hand talisman? Something like that. What, like the... I don't know. I guess the sword insignia, too. Millicent's prosthesis. Maybe the ritual sword talisman. The ritual sword talisman could help quite a bit too. Yeah, especially at New Game Plus 7, the amounts times I was left at 10 to 20 HP at my first run is insane. Yeah, no. I was easily humbled by how hard like the blessing system like hits like your stats, you know? Yeah, no, the blessing system completely like demolishes your stats. Depends if you're using deflecting hard tier and use greatsword. Yeah, that's true. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Ba-dum. Alright, let's get in there. Ba-dum-bum. Big comfy. Usually focus on jump attacks. Don't recall what flask I used as I rarely need it. That's fair. I don't know. I mean, you do get a lot of damage from your physics too, honestly. If you can optimize those, or at least get like your 2 optimal physics, maybe that might be preferred. Though typically big damage sources in Elden Ring kind of require you to play risky, you know? Whether if it be like taking increased damage from like the blood boil, like perfumes or whatever they're called. This poor chicken, I'm so sorry. But you are HR 100, so you could be pretty scary, so who knows. Kind of have an anti-consumable mindset in these kinds of games. That's fair. But no, you do get a lot of damage from consumables too. You can also use the uplifting aromatic. I mean, if you don't like using consumables, you could take I think her name is Trisha. She's like a summon that like buffs you with perfumes. She's really good. I really like Trisha. I suggest Stone Barb, Crack Tier, and Blood Sucking Tier. I don't even use the flask hardly at all. It feels like a crutch. I mean, I don't think it's a crutch, honestly. I think if you want to get to crutch territory, I mean, I don't know. I think there are bigger things in Elden Ring that provide more of a crutch than a physic does, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, if you really wanted to be crutched, you theoretically could just, like, run magic. You can run, like, a glass cannon one-shot, like, magic build. And run, like, I don't know. What is it called again? You can run Mimic Tier. You know what I mean? But, obviously, that's my frame of reference on that, honestly. There are people out there are people that don't use Flask. I mean, yeah, there are plenty of people who feel like the additional systems that Elden Ring brings feel like a crutch, you know? Dark Souls 1, or I guess the regular Souls series doesn't have flasks like that. Or they don't have, like, physic flasks. They didn't have flasks, they didn't have mimic tiers, well, they didn't have summons. Yeah. Mainly those two, like, systems, honestly. I gotta do a mimic only run? Yeah, no worries. You're welcome for reminding you. I do run Mimic tier, mostly because I like watching my summon fight. Fun to see my AI version of me fight bosses, that's fair. Are we winning? We are winning, Weibo. We're doing casual hunts, we're not doing anything too crazy. Right now we're doing just like the event, Yankaku. I don't feel like fighting like, you know, crazy 9 stars like Gore Magala or, Arkveld or anything like that right now. We're doing casual stuff, you know? I've been farming GOG when I play TBH, that's fair. Like, I don't know. I don't like sticking to just farming one thing constantly, you know? Like, it's to my detriment, for sure, but I don't like just doing one thing in Monster Hunter, you know? I liked when Monster Hunter was about hunting, like, multiple monsters, multiple monsters, not just one, or like a group of monsters. Well, I suffered enough time today. Time for my New Game Plus I fell. Alright then, I hope you enjoy it, Frenzy. I kind of wish you played on PC, honestly, because I feel like it'd be pretty fun to have like invasions, or like viewer invasions, you know? Because I'm sure you can, like... I wonder if you can do that, actually. I might set up, like... I don't know. I think I might do that. I might do, like, a seamless co-op playthrough, but only, like, invaders with the password system can invade, you know? That'd be kind of cool. That way we can have, like, instead of, like, having, like, sweats join in. And I don't want to say ruin the fun, because I don't think sweats ruin the fun. Or like, sweaty invaders ruin fun. But, I think it'd be fun. I'm surprised I didn't land. There we go. I've done magic runs in Elden Ring, but my favorite is all of the Dex. Dex, Strength, Vigor, and Dual Bloodhounds. That's fair. I think, I don't know. I don't think I've played Elden Ring enough to, like pick out a favorite build, you know? I have 2 accounts for PvP. I see, or I can make more. One's a dirty mage and the other's a Dex character. That's fair. Yeah, no. If I were to PvP in Elden Ring, I think I'd make like a holy character, honestly. Like a holy, like a Lita type character, you know? You got like your light great swords, your holy incants, discus. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool. I've always liked holy builds in Souls games, but they've been historically not very good, which makes me sad. But that's okay. We make it work. Also, nice job on killing the Cuckoo, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. I think that's on the chopping block, actually. We'll do a seamless co-op playthrough, but with invasions instead of like regular co-op. This is the only game I didn't go lightning with a katana. Yeah, no. I mean, speaking of lightning with a katana, I think that was my very first playthrough in Dark Souls 1. I had a lightning Uchi katana and I had Quelaag's Fury sword, and those are the two weapons I used throughout my playthrough. My build in Elden Ring is pretty much the new age giant dead IMO. That's silly. That's a lot of fun. I've always done Faith and Dex in every Dark Souls game. That's fair. Can't believe I actually survived full release gambling. I like gambling. That's fair. Yeah, no, full release slash is like full on gambling. It's a lot of fun. I'm so sorry for the flashbang. I don't know why Monster Hunter like Wilds does this. Also, hey Casimir. I hope you're doing well today. Here, I guess we'll do like an optional quest. Why is my frame rate so bad? Excuse me? They do it to hide the weather transition. Oh, that makes sense. I'm incredibly washed. You're all good, K-Fred. Don't worry. Did I have a memory leak? You haven't bought enough DLC? Apparently. Why did my frame rate drop so hard? Excuse me? I saw that actually. I'm glad you did, because we actually talked about it we talked about that earlier, Wavo. Why if flashbang everything going dark would be so much better? It really would, honestly. Yeah, no, my frame rate, I'm sorry. I'm gonna switch to the 1D model? Yeah, basically, honestly. I apologize. I'm gonna have to reboot the game. I'm sorry. This won't, like, close the lobby. If someone can stay in the lobby so I can join in, I would really like that. But I'm gonna have to restart the game. Are you serious? I think it might have been, like, a memory leak. I don't know. That's really dumb, though. I don't understand. I don't understand Monster Hunter Wilds sometimes, honestly. Sometimes the game just... It doesn't want any part of you. Which is pretty brutal. Time to buy 265 gigabytes of DDR5. Yeah, no, absolutely. You should make a guild thingy, TBH. I'm staying. Thank you, Vlad. What's a guild thingy? The squad stuff? I mean, that's fair. Big stretch. You can make squad lobbies. That's true. I should. That is a very good point. So we can just join the squad lobby and chill. That's fair. I'll do that then. We will make one. Yeah. Absolutely. Private lobby, no, lobby search. Lobby ID search. There we go. It's harder for new people to join then. That's true too. I guess we'll have like Actually, no, that's a good point, honestly, Casimir. It would be harder for people to join, or for new people to join if we didn't have a lobby code. New people would have to join the squad to join, but I think they can have like 50 people. That's true. I don't know. Yeah, no, that's kind of awkward. I mean, I'll make one. Is my frame rate still dipping hard? Excuse me? Yeah, no, we're still dipping in frame rate. That's not a good sign at all, honestly. Create new. Auto accept, anyone's welcome, comment. Check your task manager. I'm gonna check, yeah. Something's taking up like a metric ton of memory. It's Wilds. It's Wilds that's taking up a metric ton of memory. Alright, getting busy at work. Thanks for the stream. Fight you in GB eventually. Of course, running. No worries. I'll look forward towards that. And I hope work is relatively chill, you know? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. What can I do here to reduce more frames? Or not reduce, but increase frames. No, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely Monster Hunter for sure. Hey Zoro, welcome and I hope you're doing well today. I hope you're doing fantastic. We'll try a hunt. I don't know. I'll try a hunt. I don't want to just give up on the game or anything like that, but I mean we're dealing with some like technical issues when it comes to our wilds right now. I don't know. We'll do like... I don't have any arena quests, I just realized. Let me check my map. You know what? We'll do Gogmasios. It's been a minute since I fought him. Event quest, Spectre of the Sins, host and join. One of the few good things about being a console player, absolutely. Like, at least you don't get like frame rate problems with this game or anything like that. Like you have a pretty stable experience with your game, but I don't. Doing good. Just got back from work. That's good to hear. I hope work was super chill and stress-free. You know. Yeah, you don't have to worry about stability issues or anything like that. Man, this is brutal. I don't know what the hell happened. It's crazy because like I updated my drivers, I updated my I updated everything. Have you tried using something like NVIDIA GeForce to launch Wilds? I'm pretty sure I have, yeah. I also won't be upgrading my PC anytime soon thanks to the... Yeah, no, the price of RAMs and GPUs have been like actually wild. They've been genuinely absurd. Oh, he doesn't have anything. I thought he did. You can try and launch it in admin so it gets priority. I'll try. Yeah, I'll do it. Those NVIDIA programs can help fine-tune and optimize the game much better in the in-game settings. I see. That's fair. But yeah, no. I'm sorry for having to leave the lobby to reboot the game. I like how only now, like, everything decides to be, like, all screwy. And it's only Monster Hunter 2, which is, like, the most frustrating part, because, like, I want to continue to play this game. But, this game doesn't want me to play it, you know? Like, case in point, anytime I tab out now, the game completely grinds to, like, a full-on halt. Let's see. I used to only be able to play Fallout 4 on my old laptop using the Nvidia launcher. Steam launcher didn't have enough control. I see. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm gonna try out this hunt, and if it doesn't work out, then I don't know. I'm not sure what we'll do, honestly. I might need to mess with some settings, I guess, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, y'all know, like, I don't like when things go wrong. It stresses me out pretty badly. Try GeForce before you giving up entirely. I mean, that's the thing, is that I'm not computer savvy enough to know how to do any of those things, you know? So I've never really used those things before. It's all automated, I see. Oh, speaking of Monster Hunter Wilds, did you see the news that guy made a mod that makes the game think that you have all the DLC and to somehow improve the performance of the game? I have seen it, yeah. Well, we actually joked about that earlier, Zoro. I want to install it, but I don't know if Capcom's gonna step in. Because maybe their systems will, like, recognize that, like, a lot of people are getting DLCs that they don't have, you know? Or quote-unquote don't, or have that they don't have, you know? It's something along those lines. Yeah, they will. Yeah, no, that's why I haven't downloaded it yet, because I feel like they're probably gonna step in. When you open GeForce, it'll have all your games, just select Wilds, hit optimize, and launch. I see. Do I launch via Steam, or do I just launch from GeForce itself? G-Force, I see. I didn't mean to instantly start the quest, I'm sorry. I meant to hit ready. It'll just be 2 buttons, okay. Optimize and launch, I gotcha. Okay, yeah, no. This is just this is pretty like not. This is kind of unplayable right now. I mean, I could try. We'll try it. We'll try it. I don't want to give up just yet. I like how it was playing nice earlier, but now it just isn't. The Wilds was playing Season Minor, but the program, or depart from. Yeah, no, I'm gonna depart and try G-Force. All right, let's try it. Here. We'll just go without saving. I mean, I didn't like leave or lose anything there anyway. All right, G-Force, or I guess NVIDIA app. NVIDIA app. What is it? Games, Monster Hunter Wild settings, optimize, and then how do I hit launch? Play. There we go. All right, I'm hitting play via G-Force. Yeah, no, that's kind of why I haven't downloaded the mod, because I don't want to risk my account getting banned for wanting to make the game run better, you know? Otherwise I would. Can use GeForce itself to fine-tune settings if it still has issues, so that does take more time, I see. But it's a great way to learn, as GeForce is super descriptive about what each setting actually does. I see. That's fair. I think I still have the lobby set up too, or the lobby code in my my clipboard. Lobby search, lobby ID. Yeah, I still have it. They can change the setting of the game scanning files repeatedly just to check when you start the game. That should manage to perform issues, I guess. But I guess they won't take a straight path to this. I guess not. I don't know. I'm just concerned. Is all. I'm just concerned. I think we're doing better now. Yeah. I don't know what happened to the Gogmasios quest, but it looks like we're doing better now, yeah. Yeah, accept and prep. I mean, maybe it might not be a good idea, because I don't think we have that many people joining in for Gogmasios. Here, we'll close out of the quest, actually. We'll do something, like, not as, like, I guess taxing for 2 people. Maybe... I guess we could do like a tempered Mizu. It's also in the arena too, actually. More Mizu quests. Today's like day of the Mizu, I guess. I do notice like occasional stuttering here and there, but outside of that, like, we should be fine, I think. Does Monster Hunter Rise also have the same problem? It does not. Rise is way more optimized, or it's also less graphically intensive than Monster Hunter Wilds. Yeah, no, I mean, I can still see, like, the frames dipping Ay, ay, I don't understand. This is why I feel like I'm falling off the game. Because I want to be able to play the game and stream it, you know, for people to enjoy, but the game just doesn't want that. The game just doesn't want me to do that. Thank you for the pats, KB. I appreciate it. Also, welcome, and I hope you're doing well today. Yeah, no, this game just doesn't... The game just doesn't want to be played today. I don't even know what's going on. Like, what even is this? I remember there was a setting that made a huge difference when disabled about AI generated frames. I see. Also, thank you very much for the 3 stream streak, KB. Thank you so much. I had huge issues with the game, but I first started and there was something in disabled that made all the difference in the world, I see. Frame gen makes it look weird sometimes. Like, I don't know. I'm having, like, issues right now. Also, welcome in, Guardian. I don't even know what's happening. Also, thank you for the padscape, Fred. I appreciate it. I hope they do work on it, or I hope they do work on it so you can, and everyone else can enjoy it more. Yeah, no, like, I want to keep playing it, but it makes it really hard to play this game. I really want to play it. But these problems really aren't helping me, like, enjoy it either. Sorry, I can't be more of help. If you try again tomorrow, I should be able to be more useful with my actual PC. No worries, Dragon. You're all good. It's perfectly fine. Like, I'm actively doing what I can and trying my best to wanting to play this game as much as possible, but having, like, issues like these make it really hard to keep playing. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I help my friends with tech support on mod and games all the time, but I actually have to do it to solve it. I see. No worries, you're all good. Like I said, I mean, I don't expect these problems to be fixed, like, at all, really. I mean, maybe this game is just that. I mean, it is poorly optimized, but I don't know. I just don't vibe with this, I can tell you that much. It just stresses me out, seeing these issues happen, you know? And I would prefer to avoid them, but sometimes it's just unavoidable, you know? Kaboom. Honestly, we might just jump back to Night Rain, I don't know. As much as I don't like changing categories, it might be a necessary evil here at this point, honestly. Nice job on killing the Chatacabra. Nice. Oh, right, yeah. And ad break's happening in around 4 minutes. Also, welcome to the lobby, KB. Leech? You're welcome to Leech. That's perfectly fine. I don't know. I think I have like one more attempt in me for like it to stabilize or something. I don't know. Or to like hope something happens where the game just starts working properly. I don't know. I feel a little like I don't know. I feel a little like it's just a little sad about it, honestly. I'm gonna sharpen. At least that landed still. I feel a pain. Bugs heck out of me when I kids can't fix it. Too many years in tech support, I guess. I mean, yeah, no, like, it's just... what bothers me more is that, like, all of this could have been avoided if they just, like, decided to not, like, rush, like, releasing this game, you know? That would be very nice if they didn't do that, but nope. It just makes the experience very unfriendly. It's the engine, yeah, or the engine, or whatever it is. Whatever terrible choices they decided to make this game not optimized is my, like, that's where I have a problem with it. Think they use whatever engine Arc runs on? No, they use the Resident Evil engine. That's what they use to make this game with. Arc is still the worst optimized game ever. That's unfortunate. But yeah, no, they use the Resident Evil engine. Yeah, the RE engine. May not be the same, but they pulled out of the same dumpster. I mean, I don't know what they're like under the hood, but the RE engine was made for Resident Evil games, you know? DD2 engine? I'd see. But yeah, no. Regardless, like, I don't know. Yeah, no, let's just... Oh, Dragon's Dogma 2. I see. But yeah, I don't know. Just... It really kills my vibe when I can't just, like, play the game, you know? It's all good though, don't stress about it, do what you can. If you can, then do something else. Yeah, like, that's... Yeah, I am coming to that conclusion too. It just sucks. Just sucks. And it's hard for me to get over, because it sucks. I guess, like, I don't know. I guess I'll try again tomorrow, and maybe try getting it to work better. I'm not sure. I don't even know what I can do to make this game work better, but I'll try tomorrow. That's not in the arena. That's in the arena. Why not? We'll do Gormagala to end off. Or to end off, like, Monster Hunter. Yeah, no. I guess we'll try Night Rain. And if Night Rain somehow isn't working properly either, then I have no idea what we're doing for the stream then. Yeah, I don't know. Just frustrating. Also, welcome back those from ads. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Crow. I appreciate it. you want, I can assist pre-stream tomorrow and see if we can get it working. Well, that's the thing. I'm probably gonna be spending like the majority. Actually, I don't know. I might spend tomorrow, or not tomorrow. Well, yeah, no, I might spend it tomorrow, just like messing, trying to get that. Jesus Christ! Like, what is this? What RTX series is your GPU? I don't know how to check that right now. Oh my god, it's not even I'm just gonna hide inside here. I don't know how to check that. So I can't really help there, sadly. Was this not a problem before? It wasn't a problem, no. But now we're having problems. 30, 40, 50. I'm gonna check. I don't really know how to check, but I'm gonna check. System? Maybe under system settings in GP or in NVIDIA. The NVIDIA app will tell you. Where do you check on the NVIDIA app? Maybe it is under system. Video. Performance. Oh, mine is a 4070. That's what my graphics is, or GPU. At least I think that's the GPU. NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4070. Oh, GZO 4070 struggling? Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's kind of crazy that it runs like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's Monster Hunter. It's always Monster Hunter. It should be more stable. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Definitely something going on? Yeah, I don't know. Ah, boy. I don't know. This kind of just killed my mood, I'll be honest with you. It kind of just killed it. Well, that just means there's something that can be fixed to make it better. I guess that's true. It's not like a graphics... It's not a graphical, like, issue, I guess. Or like a graphics card issue. It's definitely something with the game. Well, it's when she looks at a specific area in the hub. Probably, yeah. Because right now I'm not, like, lagging or when I'm looking at anything in, like, the arena right now, but specifically somewhere in the hub. That's fine. That's tragic. He did not mean to continue the combo there. So tragic. God, I can't even react to that in time because of how fast, or just How the game just isn't running well. I'll hope to see. Fix it before tomorrow. I'll post in Discord, or just post in Discord or DM. It's all good. Otherwise, I'll be around for stream if you want to work it through. All right then, no worries. I'll keep that in mind, Dragon Man. Thank you. I appreciate it. Packages are super frustrating, so definitely want to help as much as I can. I mean, I do appreciate it. That much is certain. I don't know. I just don't understand why it just decided not to work today of all things. It's like it was working perfectly fine every other stream, but now apparently now it just decides not to work. Like it's frustrating that when you get a product, I guess, and it just decides to just like decide not working. I mean, I don't know. All I'm saying is like it's just when you buy a game, you expect it to function properly, and sometimes when it's just not working properly, it's just I don't know. I don't understand. Especially when said game has been working properly for like the majority of streams. Just in this one decides not to. Nice job on killing the Gormagala. Yeah, I don't know. Just annoying. Wouldn't be surprised if they did a hotfix or something that re-enabled something that's messing you up. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a fan. Yeah, like now I'm not lagging anymore. Like I don't. Is it the reflection in the water? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think Monster Hunter is just working today. Yeah, I don't know what's causing what's happening. It's just frustrating. It's kind of strange that it happened randomly. Like you should not have any issues with the game. You should be stable 120 on high settings on DLSS at 2 frame gen. Yeah, I don't know. Again, like, okay, it's already happening again. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna, yeah, no. I'm not having any of this today. I'm just gonna go towards... We're gonna play Night Rain. I just can't handle, like, this game just doing what it is right now. Yay. The regret costing the Guru Queen. I mean, I don't know. It bothers me that they could have just done something, you know? They could have just not, I don't know. Thank you for the hunt. Still get tilted. Hopefully everything we find tomorrow. Hopefully, honestly. I'm trying not to get tilted. But it's really hard not to when you... I don't know. When you just want everything to go well. I don't know. Maybe that's... I don't know. That's my take on that. Here. We'll jump in the night rain. I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Fee. I just... Thank you for the pats, Vlad. I appreciate it. Thank you for the pats too, Dragon. I don't know. It's annoying. It's not... I don't know. I don't know how to phrase it. It's just... Yeah, I don't know. I appreciate the pats, though. I'm not, like, angry or anything like that. I'm just more or less disappointed with it, honestly. I got 32k points to spend. We gotta pat you. Yeah, you patted. I guess that's true. Am I... Wait. I'm also dealing with frame issues in this game, too. Wait, what the hell? Why am I having... Wait, what? Well, alright then. Okay. Alright. You know what? Alright. Alright. I guess today just... I don't know. Yeah, I guess it wasn't Monster Hunter from the start. Excuse me? Alright. I guess I just... Today's not a game day, I guess. Today's not a stream day, I guess, apparently. Yeah, I reboot? Yeah, we're gonna have to reboot. Grand Blue time? Look, it's not... That would be pretty funny, though. I would play Grand Blue, but, it seems like it's not just Grand Blue. It might be a reboot, honestly, Casimir. I mean, you know what? That would be really funny, though. That would be really funny. It might be reboot time, honestly. So, yeah, no. I guess I'll be rebooting everything. It might take me a minute to get back online. I apologize. I don't really like having to just drop everything, you know, and reboot up again. What's a better way to release some frustration than crushing your friends at fighting games? I mean, I don't like viewing it that way either, honestly. It's like, I'm not here to, like, relieve stress that way either. I would rather just have fun fighting rather than, like, relieving stress that way, you know? But in the meantime, I will be right back. You might need to give me, like, a couple minutes, honestly. Base beat your friend's guilt free? No, we're not. I'm not doing that. That's wild. Oh my god, but yes, I will be rebooting. It'll take me, like, maybe, like, 30 to, like, 20 minutes, maybe? I don't know. It's gonna take me a while, so I apologize for needing to end stream and reboot everything, so... I don't know. It bothers me a lot. It really does. But, yeah, no. I will see all of you... I will see all of you in, like, I don't know, in X amount of time, I guess, for me to get this started again. And yeah, I don't know, just not a fan, not a fan. But yeah, I will be right back. I don't know. All I gotta say is that I'm sorry. But yeah, I will be right back.